Hey guys, it's Kelly and I'm here to do a washi collection with you guys. I have 3 of these containers. That is my washi collection. Yeah, they're pretty much full and I thought I would just go over the washi that I have and let you see what I've collected over the last few years. I love washi. I love using it whenever I possibly can. So yeah, let's just get into it. So these containers came from Michael's and they're just, you can see on the front here it says scrapbook case. I think it's really meant for scrapbook paper or that sort of thing, but I really liked it because first of all it's clear, and secondly, when it's clear you can see whatever you've got. Okay, now we've got it open. Now this is what I would call my case that is, the different colors. I sort of have this in a color coordinated kind of situation. Of course, not all, but some. So here what I have is all of the watercolor washies that are from Michael's. They were really hot last summer and that sort of thing. I also have these here that are the watercolor but have words or foiling on them. I do have some that are like from Scotch brand that are just the random solid colors. Hardly ever use these. They're just in there to hold space. This one is actually a really dark purple. This next one here, I start with gold. So any kind of gold and white. This came in a tube over where you can purchase the party supplies. It's not the metallic foiled gold, it's just the white gold and that sort of thing. I do have some florals, and then here's where you're going to find most of my yellows. I do have this silver foil crackle look here. Some more florals, a paisley, and then this here has a little bit of a gold foil as far as its dragonflies. Then if you go back up here to the top, you can see I have like this quatrefoil pattern, but it's a pink orange kind of ombre like. I have this floral. I happen to have these two. This is really hard to do. Sorry guys that it's moving around so much. I happen to have a couple of repeats that came in different sets, and so therefore I have these two that are the same. But for the most part, I have florals and any other colors that you would call floral / pink as you come down through here. I just try to keep those colors together because they don't really fall into a particular category for me. And then here is where I start with purples and blues and purples and that sort of thing. I do in the middle here, I have a row of these down the center here, and the reason for that is because they tend to roll. They're not all the same shape, and so, or the same diameter, and because of that I just put them. So from over here where I have these small ones, I described the blue and I stuck one of those here to hold these in place, and then I just have some more that go down through here, and this will be where you'll see another repeat. I only have about 3 or 4 that I have like repeats of, but I actually really love this and use it a lot, so I'm okay with that. If you go back up here, you're going to see greens and blues. So right now we have blues with green, just different color blues, navies, aquas, that sort of thing. I have floral, I have mixtures here. I have another, it's just a pattern, but it's so pretty. It's purple, green, blue. I have my chevron multicolor leaf pattern, and I absolutely love this one here. It's nice and wide and it's just roses. As we go back up to the top, this is just like a football field, but it's green, and I have all of my other greens. 90% of my collection is from Michael's. I do order randomly from sites on Etsy, but for the most part everything is from Michael's. I do get like Scotch, like if it's a Scotch brand, then I could have gotten it at Target, at Walmart, or Office Depot. But anyway, we go down, we have some pale blues slash aqua color, more green, and patterns, florals like here. I have this one. It is different from these. You can see the difference here and here. It's definitely different. It has more green in it. Then I have all of the striped patterns that I have. This one actually has some rolled sculled foiling in it. And I have another chevron here, which is relatively close to this. So I have, you know, all of my different stripes. I love stripes. I love to use stripes in different Plan With Me's. And here, this is a cheap one that I found somewhere. Not really sure, but I think I bought it in bulk with some. This one's really cute. It's got tomatoes or apples. It's hard to tell what they are. It's just really cute. It's probably apples. But this is where my orange colors start, and it can be, like I said, you know, anything from floral to just a design, polka dots, stripes, and that sort of thing. And here are pink and orange, and then some of my red. So all of these through here are red. So you can see, you know, that I've kind of got a little bit of something going on where I've organized it. This one sticks out like a sore thumb, but I mean, I needed something in there and I just grabbed that one. Now, on this column right here, this is just a carnival pattern. I know that that was real popular at a time. I have my two Harry Potter washies here. This one that is the Hogwarts School, and then this one is just, you know, the different Harry Potter symbols. Here I have on this side just random, like this is donuts and sweet treats, high heels. This one has coffee related things like coffee beans, latte, espresso, things like that on it. It has blue, yellow, and green with a white background. I have some sock monkeys. I have some baseball threads, or the seam, you know, from a baseball, and just some regular baseballs. I have the zebra print. I have two different just polka dots of, you know, varying colors, just multicolor. Here is, this is a homemade, or it was made to go with a kit from Pop Fizz Paper, this one. I did it in April not too long ago. Here is some more coffee related. It's just different mugs with patterns. Here I have some cameras, some old-fashioned cameras. This one is really cool. It has koi fish on it. Let me see if I can get it turned around to where you can actually see. It's hard to see, but there's large koi fish on here with a blue background. And then I have two different kinds of balloons. And these, I believe, came from the Dollar Tree. So overall, guys, that is what you're going to see in this particular one. As you can see, I did try to color coordinate, and that's just the way I kind of started going. And then I got to where, as I was buying tubes that go together, I started changing. Okay, so let me close this one up and slide it off the back. And we're going to go into this one. Sorry, you're getting to see my PJs. Okay, this one is where I keep anything holiday related or anything that I can use with my holiday related. So the little things just flip up just like that right there. It holds and snaps down really good. All I have to do is pull it out and lift it up. But I mean, these are perfect, and they're usually on sale. So just to give you a brief overview of what we're going to be looking at here. Yeah, you're going to see all kinds of different things. So I did start over here on this side, and this is the side that I try to keep as much of my seasonal stuff on as possible. And then as we move this direction, it'll become a little different. But for the most part, you can see here that I've just got some that I feel like that go well with Halloween. This is just mummy wrapping. But all of these are Halloween. A lot of these Halloween ones like these, they came from the Dollar Tree. As you come on down, this one came from the Dollar Tree, and so did this one. Some of these others though, like these right here, especially, I love this one. It's actually upside down. It's a crow on a foil background. This little set right here came from Michael's. Now, as you go back up to the top, I do have a lot of glittery kinds of washi that go into sort of a category as far as I would probably only use it for special holidays. But I don't put it with my other regular washi that I use on a regular basis, because this is the kind that the glitter comes off, so I don't really use it a whole lot. So these right here are just glitter that I don't use a whole lot, but I felt like that this one matched these. And you're just gonna see I have 2 of these snowflakes here, and then this snowflake one. And then we get into my fall colors. I have a couple of the pumpkins here. That is one of my favorite tapes. I love to use this, and I use it a lot. So I'm okay with having extras there. And here we are. We're just getting back down into, there's a couple more Halloween and more fall to, you know, trees and leaves and that sort of thing. And then this is where I start with my Christmas washi. So have all kinds of Christmas washi. Almost all of my Christmas washi came from, excuse my fingernail, it looks awful. I just painted them yesterday. That's how bad it is. I bought most of my washi from Michael's, so it's most likely Recollections. Now, these right here are, I bought them on a Facebook group, but they're either Recollections or some other brand. These larger ones here, I love them with Christmas spreads. They are gorgeous. I love Santa's belt buckle there. You have this one. This says Merry Christmas. Just different. I love the plaid. This one is just polka dots, but it goes really well and was in the same tube with the other Recollection tapes, you know, that go with Christmas. Some strung Christmas lights. This one is just like a deer, and it has ornaments and that sort of thing, but it's more of a vertical rather than a horizontal. I have, of course, some holly, some Christmas trees, and this one just simply says Merry Christmas. I have some gifts, and this one says Merry Christmas in brighter, bolder colors. And then I just continued the Christmas theme as we go. I have tons of Christmas. This is actually brown with gold, and it makes a really pretty, like if you're going for a very vintage look as far as the Christmas layout, this one is really good. I did put this stripe in with the Christmas because it's Christmas colors, and I'll only use it for that anyway. And then I start into some winter and that sort of thing, and of course these. I don't suggest purchasing these kind that you have to pull the back off of, because the glitter, it just gets everywhere. Okay, I have some more Christmas, but these are a little more non-traditional. The black and white. This one's aqua, and it just has different sayings on it. And this was with the Christmas washi too, even though it's not technically Christmassy in my mind. But we're moving from Christmas. I do have, you know, a couple of Easter and florals that I feel like go with Easter. I do have, this is one of my favorites too. It's just shamrocks, and every now and then a shamrock is gold foil. Another one that is really good to put at the top of the page because it has a white background. And then I bought this stack here, all except for this one. I bought this stack. It is clear, well, I guess except for this one. For the most part, they have either a clear or white background, but they're very, very see-through. They're kind of a peachy orange color. And yeah, this one is my favorite. I do like the houndstooth one. It's just a peach background with the gold houndstooth. But like I said, they're very sheer. In the center here, I have this, this one here is just like a swirl. It's a very good one for weddings and that sort of thing. I do have some that are related to the 4th of July. I have this one that's just clouds. And then as we get into this area here and here, this would be Valentine's related. Just some that I've picked up mostly, like I said, at Recollections. This one here was from Pop Fizz Paper. It went with a kit that she did. Here is another, uh-oh, I just heard terrible thunder. That's not good. I need to give my dog a pill. Another duplicate here, but again, I love this, and it's a good thing I do because each one of these, they came from different stores, but they had different things paired with them. So I ended up with 2 of these and didn't even realize it. This is also from Recollections. It is more of fall colors, but it's floral, and I really liked that. I think this whole thing came together right here. And then starting here, going back, is one of my newest purchases. It's just the floral. I really like it. Bloom. It's got a lot of floral, and then you've got a lot of foiling. Here we have some more floral, and here you're going to see lots of pinks and mint greens mixed together. These all came together in a set, along with all of these that are much more, I don't want to say country, but sort of on that vein. It's just, it comes across as the crafty kind of look or whatever, but they all came together, so I put them in here together. And then I have my wood patterns. I have this one that is more like a silver birch. I have this one that's the dark wood grain, and then I have this one. And here are my peacocks that I love to use whenever I get the chance, and you'll be seeing me use that before too much longer. So that, guys, again, I'm sorry that it's not that like great a quality, but I'm having to do this by hand, and we all know that I am not in any shape, form, or fashion that great when it comes to being steady. But that is the box that I keep all of my holiday slash run over into. So let me close this one. The next one is really full, and it's full for several reasons. It houses several different things besides just the washi. So let me kind of show you guys what I've got going on. Okay, I received this in a subscription order. I think it might have been Glam Planner that this came in. It's still in the pack. I don't see myself ever using it unless I use maybe this or this with like a tropical theme, something, maybe. I don't know. I'm just not really into the highlighter, bold, bright colors like that too much. Maybe these two can be used. But anyway, I have that laying there. And a lot of people had questions about these rings. Let me talk to you about these rings. I'm going to try to find the top of this one. These rings just have this screw on and screw off, and then you just grab what you need and you put your washi on it. And as you can see, this one is full. I have it full of the really small, it's small not just in dimension, but also, you know, pretty thin. And then these are thicker. They're the normal width washi, but they're, you know, they're only about that big around. So I have those on there, along with any of the multicolors that come from the Recollection sets at Michael's. I just took them out of the dispenser and I put them on this ring. I have 2 different size rings. I have these 2 large rings and I have 2 small rings, and both of them came from the Reset Girl. I don't know if she's still on Etsy, but you can go to the resetgirl.com and find her website. She still sells these rings, but if you can't find her, just Google and Etsy washi rings, and you'll come up with all kinds. But I think this is like a 10 or 12 inch ring, so you can see, you know, it's got a lot to it. Okay, I had this snowy glittery washi, and it just would not stay rolled up, and it eventually came so unrolled, and because the glitter comes off of it so bad, I just put it in a Ziploc bag and I just laid it on top. Don't know if I'll ever use it or not, but hey, I've got it. Okay, this ring, and here you can see this this a little bit better. It just, let me show you. It just comes undone like that right there. And then I slide on whatever I want. Now, I don't have as much on here. Here are some more of the solid, but you know, they're bigger around. They're the size of normal washi. They're just thin washi. This is all of the multicolor that you can get from Michael's as well. And I do have a couple that are just kind of thrown in there that are not from there. And then all of this is just my 3mm washi. I do have a few 3mm washi in different places, but for the most part, that's where all of my 3mm washi stays. It just stays on this ring. They're really small. They're really skinny. Yes, they come unrolled sometimes, but you know what? They've never come unrolled more than that, and I'm fine with it. But I really like to use these, especially down between the columns in the Erin Condren. If it's sort of a plain kit, then I can grab one of these and add not only color, but also maybe some shine if I'm wanting to add in something foiled. So those are just easier kept like that right there on that ring. And like I said, they came from the Reset Girl, but you could probably find them anywhere else. Okay, this here is my last section. I have these kind of put here in different places because it's not full yet. So I have these empty, actually that one's not supposed to even be out of it, but I have these empty cartons in here to kind of hold them in place. This is where all of my, I have some more that are wedding / graduation kind of things. I have my foiled gold washi, and then the rest of it is either glitter or summer related or tropical related. And like I said, I just use these empty tubes to hold everything in place. Starting here, I have this washi. I don't like this particular washi. It's kind of a plastic-like, the way that it feels, and it doesn't stay down very good. I only use it when I really feel like there's no other option. And this one still has this on it because I opened up one and glitter got everywhere, and I ended up putting it in a bag. So this is the same as the white washi in the bag. But anyway, I have this right here. I purchased these two not long ago from Recollections. This is like a street map. I believe it's of France or Paris or whatever. And then this is like a road. And so I just stuck them together along with this one right here. It's the marble that we all love with an edge of golden glitter. That came from Pot Fizz Paper. She created this to match a kit. And I don't know if she still has it on her site or not, but you can always go to potfizzpaper.com and find out. And then this is where all of my Scotch and other brand glitter washi lives. I just have one of any color that I really use. The only color that I want and can't seem to find in any of the stores near me is the red to go with the green for Christmas. But I'm okay with that, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, I do have some pineapples and some flamingos there or whatever. I found those somewhere cheap. I'm not sure where. I do have a small washi sample in the back with some umbrellas on it and that sort of thing. But that pretty much is my glittery, shiny kind of washi over here. So let's go over to this side over here and let's just start at the bottom. This is where I have, all of this came in tubes, either from Recollections or from Target in their, it's simply something. I'm not positive. But anyway, I got it in the Christmas department during Christmas. It was to be used to wrap gifts for, but it was washi tape. And so I grabbed it and I absolutely love it. It's just, you know, a creamy color with the metallic gold. And I love these solid metallics. I have one that's a little bit shinier than the other. I use these all the time. Absolutely love them. Now this is where you kind of get into, starting here, it says dream and those kinds of things. It says don't forget to dance, good times, treat yourself, dream big, Mr. and Mrs. XOXO, just because, I mean, you know, that sort of thing. Here I have like congrats all over this one. This one is black with numbers and the numbers are circled in metallic, but This is where you're going to find gold, silver, black, and white. I have those here, and a couple that moved over to this area because I didn't have enough room for all of them. But they're really, they're about love and, they're, relationships, marriage, graduation, yeah, all that kind of stuff. Now, all of this other stuff has been recently bought. I did find, well, this hasn't been recently bought. It's just that I've not shown it in a video. So from here to here, starting with the fish scales here, all the way down to the 3mm glitter is the mermaid washi that they had at Michael's. It's Recollections. I absolutely love it. Hasn't been long since I used it. Then some more summery things. I have just beach related. It's got starfish and beach balls and all kinds of things. Then we have fruits, watermelons, and that sort of thing. And I have another one that's fruits also. It's just a different pattern. Here I have anchors, the ocean, some more ocean/beach related. This is some flip-flop banners. This is actually supposed to go this way. It's lighthouses, one after the other. And they're hard to see, but this one I think is really pretty to use during the summer. I want to do just a blue and white spread. It reminds me of dishes that my grandmother had. But anyway, it's really pretty. And then this is also to me very summery because it is nothing but dragonflies. So I absolutely love that. Okay, and these I have recently hauled, starting with these two. They were in a pack together. And then I had these two that I actually purchased on Etsy. Have no idea what the shop name was. Most of the places I shop for washi would be Tape's Kingdom, and I can't think of the other place. But anyway, if you just, all you got to do is Google, pineapple washi, and it'll come right up. But this is the one that matches identical to the Heidi Swap card I showed you when I did my haul. Here are, these two were together in the set. They were really, really cute. It's the one with, it's got the flamingos and all of this on it, but they were in a set together too. This was a tube that I got. It went down to there. And then a new tube started here, which is just green foliage, pineapples, toucans, really pretty floral with a foil background. And then I continued it back up here, and this is where you'll see that I have the watermelon that going on with palm trees and that sort of thing. All of those. I have these that come down through here that have to do with watermelon and mixed drinks. I also have just some other ones that, I really, really loved together. We have lots of flamingos, watermelon. These are just two glittery like this right here that I won't ever use, but they're placeholders. So if you look over this one, you'll see that all I have over here is just these empty tubes to hold everything in place so they don't roll all around. But yeah, here's an overview of all of the washi that I have in this particular container. And I have to say, besides the holiday, I would think that this is my favorite. Spring and summer, that's my jam. And so when I saw that Recollections was coming out with all of these new ones, I just went crazy and had to have them. So yeah, so anything gold, anything summery or spring or beachy, that is totally my jam, and I absolutely love it. I use glitter more close to Christmas than I do any other time, but sometimes I'll throw it in, if it's like a really classy looking kit and it's very mature looking. I like to maybe throw in something just to make it look better. But guys, that is my washi collection. I just lay this on top, and I try to kind of lay them down just a little bit if I can. That goes there. I put this one here, and I usually put this one back here underneath. Well, it'll be fine like that right there. And so that's what I do. I just lay that on top. It keeps it, the dust off of it, and it holds it for me. So They do have these in any, lots of different colors, but I chose the clear, like I said, so I could see what I was reaching for. But I have those two and this one, and that is my entire washi collection, guys. I really, really love washi. It is nothing in comparison to some people and their washi collection, but I think it's a pretty well-rounded one. I think that I can get, you know, pretty much anything that I need, whether it's holiday related or just general, you know, colors. I can usually find something in my stash. And I need to stop buying washi now, or at least finish filling this one up and then stop. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too shaky. I'm sorry if it was, but I just wanted you to kind of see my washi collection. Several of you did seem very interested in me doing that. So yeah, that's going to be it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up down there. And also subscribe if you're new. I would love to have you join my YouTube family. That's going to be it for today. I am going to be trying to put up some other videos soon for you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.